Hello, my name is Charlie Gordon, and I am 32 years old. I work at Donner's Bakery from 9 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. I work as a janitor, and I really recognize men in my workplace since everybody is always talking about me. I'm here because I want to be smart. Dr. Strauss and Professor Niemer say I can become smart because they are going to perform a very important operation that will make me as smart as everybody else.
Charlie, we're ready. Please come quick.
Okay, coming.
Charlie, I want you to meet someone.
Who?
This is Algernon, a very intelligent rat who want your operation. So, we're gonna make some tests. Okay, and start.
Done. Oh, he beat me.
As we can see here, Charlie is portraying common thoughts and actions of everyday individuals. Charlie develops anger when losing. Not being able to handle losing at games is closely associated with a low self-esteem, which seems to confirm a flaw in his personality. For Charlie's case, mental retardation.
Whoa, Charlie, don't be so surprised. Algernon is above average intelligence. It is most likely for him to win. Don't be so hard on yourself.
But he's a rat. How is a rat winning? This is not fair.
Charlie.
Why am I so dumb?
Charlie, don't worry, settle down.
No! I'm too dumb. You won't use me for the experiment.
To be honest, I believe you are the perfect subject to undergo the operation.
Really, Professor?
Yes, Charlie. In fact, I will speak with Dr. Strauss and Bert Selden to discuss when will the operation be.
Are you serious?
Yes, you should start getting ready for some time next week.
Next week? That's so close.
I know, but Charlie, I ask you not to tell anyone about the operation.
Not even Miss Kenyon?
You mean Alice? Your teacher? We will tell her. As a matter of fact, she was the one who referred us to you. I think we will be the ones who will tell her.
Miss Kenyon will be so excited, just like I am.
I'm sure about that. Now go as I said. Before the operation will be as soon as possible.
Well, today I will become the person I always wanted to be. I will be used for the experiment. I will be intelligent, handsome person who will be respected by everybody no matter what.
Charlie feels important. He feels that by being used for the experiment, he will be given a purpose. As a psychologist Steve Taylor said, the need for a purpose is one defining characteristic of a human being. Human beings crave for purpose and suffer serious psychological difficulties when we don't have it. Purpose is a fundamental component of a fulfilling life.
I have to go now. The operation is about to begin. What's happening? Why is everything so dark?
Don't worry, Charlie. It's just the bandages over your head that you're covering your eyes. The operation is about to begin.
Is that you, Dr. Strauss?
Yes, Charlie, it's me. Don't worry. You'll just go to sleep. You will feel nothing.
No, Dr. Strauss, that's what I'm afraid of.
Don't worry, Charlie. You won't feel a thing.
Okay, Doc. I will trust you.
Charlie, I'm going to have to ask you to count from 10 backwards and relax.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I beat Algernon today. I was so excited. Too excited, perhaps. Algernon won the second round, but I won the next 8. This is what happened.
Oh my god, I beat Algernon today.
Well done, Charlie. I am seeing a lot of improvement in you. It's unbelievable it has only been 3 weeks.
I can't believe it. I beat him.
Yes, you did, Charlie. Let me put Algernon away.
Algernon is such a nice mouse. I want to be his friend. Can I feed him?
Charlie shows a specific trait that is particular for certain individuals. He doesn't show arrogance or narcissism when he wins. Charlie is aware that Algernon has won in the past, but doesn't care. He doesn't establish how superior he is, nor implies that Algernon is less intelligent, experienced, or likable. Not every person can show this trait, but Charlie apparently can.
Sorry, Charlie. I'm afraid not. Algernon is a special mouse. This is why we need to control everything that is fed to him. Algernon here has the same operation that you do. He's the animal that has stayed the smart the longest. Algernon is the main reason why we're here today.
Really? I have to say thanks to Algernon. Now more than ever, I want to be his friend.
Let's sit here. It doesn't have to be so close to the orchestra.
What are they playing?
Debussy La Mer. Do you like it?
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Don't think about it. Just feel it.
What does she expect from me? This is in no way like the clear lines of problem solving and the systematic acquisition of knowledge. Great, now my palms are sweating and my chest is getting tighter. Why do I have the desire to put my arms around her? Should I put my arm around her or not? Is she waiting for me to do it? Will she get angry? Well, there's only one way of finding out. Here, why don't you make yourself more comfortable? Did she want me to hold her that way, or is she merely tolerating it? Why am I so nervous? Are these symptoms of paranoia? Or is she pretending to be concentrating on the music so that she won't have to respond to me? Is it that she doesn't want to know what is going on? I bet that she thinks that as long as she looks away and listens, she can pretend that my closeness, my arms around her, are without her knowledge or consent. She wants me to make love to her body while she keeps her mind on higher things.
Anxiety and overthinking tend to be evil partners. One of the horrible hallmarks of any type of anxiety disorder is the tendency to overthink everything. The anxious brain is hypervigilant, always on the lookout for anything it perceives to be dangerous or worrisome. Charlie, in this case, comes across too many questions that lead to no answers, which can also cause overthinking, which will lead him to anxiety and paranoia.
Hey, why don't you look at me? Are you pretending I don't exist?
No, Charlie, I'm pretending I don't exist.
Hey!
Charlie, what's the matter?
There's a boy right there. Didn't you see him?
I can't see anything. What are you talking about?
Right there with his pants off.
Charlie, you know what? I think it's better if we just go. Come on, let's go home.
So to summarize everything, the date with Alice didn't go exactly as planned. I walked her home and then I came back here. I finally understand what Dr. Strauss said to me before. He told me that emotionally I'm still in that adolescent state where being close to a woman or thinking of sex sets off anxiety, panic, and even hallucinations. He feels that my rapid intellectual development has deceived me into thinking I could live a normal emotional life. But I've got to accept the fact that my fears trigger in these sexual situations, which reveal that emotionally I'm still an adolescent sexually retarded. I guess he means I'm not ready for a relationship with a woman like Alice Kenyon. Not yet. I'm recording this from Chicago. Tomorrow is finally the scientific convention Strauss, Niemer, and Bird have been waiting for. I am also excited for tomorrow, but also a bit scared. I don't know what to expect. To be honest, I really wish Alice was here. I miss her. We haven't talked in a while. She says that I've become too smart for her, and one day I will get bored of her. I wish she could understand that I wouldn't do anything to hurt her. Anyways, many things happened today that made me question several of my beliefs. It all started when we arrived at the Chalmers Hotel in Chicago and discovered that by error our rooms would not be available until the next night.
This is outrageous. What are we gonna do now? Where are we gonna sleep tonight?
Niemer, calm down. I already called the Independence Hotel and they said they had vacant rooms ready. I already called and they said we can stay there for the night.
Fine. As we can all stay tonight, we can go.
Okay, stay calm. I'm gonna go get a drink. Stay with Charlie.
Sure, take your time.
Alright. Excuse me, sir. Are you Charlie Gordon?
Hi, how can I help you?
Well, it is mainly curiosity. I've been meaning to ask you, what could be the causes of your mental retardation?
Niemer should be the one answering that question.
We don't know exactly what causes this type of phenylketonuria that Charlie was suffering from as child, some unusual biochemical or genetic situation. Possibly ionizing radiation or natural radiation or even a virus attack on the fetus, whatever. It was resulting in an defective gene which produces a, shall we say, maverick enzyme that creates a defective biochemical reaction. And, of course, newly produced amino acids compete with the normal enzymes, causing brain damage. I call it competitive inhibition of enzymes. The result, irreversible destruction of proteins in the brain tissue.
But if it is irreversible, how is it possible that Mr. Gordon here is not mentally retarded?
I want to be alone right now.
Charlie, take it easy. The old man is on edge. His whole career is on stake. He's not Freud or Jung or Pavlov or Watson. He's just an ordinary man trying to do a great man's work, while all the great men are busy making bombs.
I'd like to hear you call him ordinary to his face.
So what? I know he's egotistic and all that, but so what? It takes such kind of ego to attempt a thing like this.
And phoniness and shallowness, you're all phonies. You and Niemer.
You call us phonies, but when did either of us ever claim to be perfect or superhuman? We're ordinary, you're the genius. Charlie shows narcissistic features when he puts down the doctors that helped him. Several studies suggest that if someone has a personality disorder, they may find huge satisfaction in their ability to manipulate others, like with emotional intelligence, achieve beyond others, such as problem solving and system thinking, or find justifications for their perceived self-worth. You know what? Fine, go. Just know for tomorrow morning you have to be here for the convention.
I'm saying this under great emotional strain. I've walked out on the whole thing. I'm in my new apartment in New York City with Algernon. This is what happened. After the announcer presented us, I could see in everyone's eyes that they thought of us as mouths and moron turning into geniuses. No one there saw me as a human being. You could just look at them gazing at Strauss and Niemer as if they're perfect. Little do those people know they're just ordinary. Though there was something Strauss said that left me thinking. Algernon somehow became self-sufficient.
He demonstrates capability to think and act independently. Did the operation really make him that smart that he's able to show human features? How is this possible? Then it was Nimer's turn to speak. To be honest, I thought he was impressive. I agreed with him on everything until Nimer said, "Who does this jerk think he is?" Oh God, I was so furious. I wanted to stand up and shout at him. I'm a human being, a person with parents and memories and a history way before you ever wheeled me into that operating room. I hate that jerk. What's wrong with him? So to make a long story short, I opened Algernon's cage and the convention turned into a disaster. Somehow, I managed to catch Algernon and headed to New York with Algernon in a shoebox under the seat of the airplane. Then, as soon as I arrived, I moved to this apartment. It's more than enough for Algernon and me, so I think we'll be fine. Yesterday, I read on a newspaper a headline that read, "Modern genius and mouse go berserk." I know that my intelligence is currently way above average, but I do not know how to respond to that. To be honest, I don't know what to do now. I'm not sure if I should go back to Bigman University. Moreover, I don't know if I should go see Alice or just move on. I don't know what to do. I've got so many things to figure out. I met my neighbor across the hall. Her name is Faye Lilman. I was coming home from grocery shopping and find out that I had locked myself out. So I decided to go to her apartment so that I could go through the fire escape to reach mine. She opened the door, and my first observation was she's just wearing underwear. Though she didn't seem to care, very enthusiastic and optimistic, she likes to see the good in everything. She's a painter. To make a long story short, she is everything I am not. When I tried to introduce myself, she already knew who I was and admitted she was eager to meet me. I liked her. I think that's the reason why I presented her Algernon. She was smiling the whole time. It's like she's able to see the world in a way I never knew could be possible. I'm glad I met Faye. I believe we're going to be good friends. That crazy Faye came in through the fire escape 2 days ago with a female white mouse about half of Algernon's size. She said, "On these lonely summer nights, everybody needs company." She called her Minnie. I was curious to see what he would do when confronted with a female, but once he had put Minnie into Algernon's cage, Faye grabbed my arm and pulled me out of the room. "Where's your sense of romance?" she insisted. Psst. We danced and then decided to watch TV. Faye, what is it with you and dancing?
I don't know. I always like to move. It really makes me feel free. Why?
Well, I saw you with that guy last night. I was just wondering.
Oh, yeah, I went dancing with him last night and I came home with him, but I sent him away. I didn't want to be with him anymore.
Oh, okay.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Are you homosexual?
Hell no.
Charlie, come on, you can ask. You can tell me. I mean, you always keep sending me these mixed signals, and I just want to know so that there will be absolutely nothing between us.
I'm not a homosexual. To be honest, last night when I saw you with that guy, I wish it was me.
Algernon, what's going on?
Algernon died today. Since the day he attacked Minnie, he had gone from bad to worse until it was finally over. I don't know what to do now. The doctors let me keep Algernon's corpse because I wanted to bury him. I'm on the edge of it. I sense it. They'll think I'm killing myself at this pace, but what they don't understand is that I'm living at the peak of clarity and beauty I never knew existed. Every part of me is attuned to work. I soak it up in my pores during day, and at the night ideas explode into my head like fireworks. I will have Algernon's same fate. I've been doing several experiments with the doctors, and we got to the final conclusion. I don't know if I will die like Algernon, but I do know that I will lose my intelligence. I tried talking to Faye, but she won't even try to look at me. Somehow, I don't blame her. On the other hand, Alice wants to see me. I don't know if it's just because she feels sorry for me. Anyways, it makes me happy that I'm going to see her again.
This is my last video journal. I understand that I cannot take care of myself anymore. Every day I say and do more dumb stuff. I realize now that I'm being here is not only affecting me, but others too. I'm ready to go to war. I don't know why I'm dumb again or what did I wrong. Maybe it's because I didn't try hard enough. Or just somebody put the evil eye on me. But if I try hard and practice, maybe I'll get a little smarter and know what all the words are. Anyway, I bet I'm the first dumb person in the world who found out something important for science. I did something, but I don't remember what. So I guess it is like I did for all the dumb people like me in war and all the other world. Goodbye, Miss Gideon, Faye, Professor Niemer, Dr. Strauss, and everybody. Please, if you get a chance, don't forget to put some flowers on Algernon's grave.